Hey, welcome back. In part one on building a capsule wardrobe, we talked about the essential pieces you need to start building a capsule wardrobe. I talked about those foundational items that make dressing easy and effortless. If you guys have not watched that video, I will link below or card it right up here. I talk about how to start building a capsule wardrobe and basically what to buy first. So in today's video, we are stepping up the game. This is where you begin to add textures, layers, and a little bit of personality without losing the simplicity that makes a capsule wardrobe so powerful. I'm gonna walk you through on how to elevate and expand what you already have. Hopefully you get some ideas and some tips with today's video. I'm pretty sure you will, hopefully. This will keep your style fresh and versatile, perfect for whatever season that you're in. All right, so you have all of your basics. What's next? We're gonna start with the layering pieces. This is where it gets fun. One of the best ways to upgrade your capsule wardrobe is through layering. Now, you don't need to overhaul your entire closet and purchase a bunch of different things. Basically, just add a few pieces that will work with everything. For example, think lightweight overshirts. I'm a big fan of those. I talked about it in the last video. You can do classic bomber jackets and or utility jackets. These pieces add dimension and interest to your outfits. A comment in the last video asked if a black t-shirt is part of an essential capsule wardrobe, and yes, absolutely. I always talk about white tees. You can't go wrong with white t-shirts. Personally, for me, I'm wearing it today actually unintentionally, but white t-shirts are great for underneath overshirts or even crew neck sweaters, but absolutely black t-shirt is a staple. I love wearing those by themselves. These are perfect for everyday wear. You can dress them up, dress them down. But going back to what I was saying, you already have a white tee in your closet. You should have one. If you pair this with an overshirt, suddenly it looks more put together without that extra effort. And I mean, layering isn't just practical, it is also stylish. You can add a bit more personality to your outfits with layering, and it lets you adapt to changing temperatures, all while making your look feel intentional. And the best part is that these layers do not clash with your basics. They blend in and elevate everything you already have. Again, try to keep these pieces neutral so they mix well with everything that you already have. All right, seasonal switch ups. Your capsule wardrobe should flow seamlessly through the seasons. And that means thinking about outerwear that works for cooler weather. A classic hoodie is something that everybody needs in their wardrobe. Maybe I'm just a bit biased with this, but I love a solid hoodie. I would stick to a black hoodie. You can just do so much with that underneath a coat, underneath a jacket, alone. I mean, there's just something about that. It's comfortable and it's stylish. Believe it or not, you're thinking, oh, it's just a hoodie, but you can do a lot with it. Every store, for the most part, has a simple, basic, clean hoodie, coats included, which is perfect because we are kind of heading into fall season. And then of course, after that is like winter, which is great. I'm not getting paid by this, but as I mentioned in my affordable brands that look more expensive than they are video, I'll link it below or card it up there. Mango has amazing deals. I'm not getting paid by this. You can buy a coat for like 50% off and just save it for winter season. But yeah, that being said, as temperatures drop, a good coat becomes a cornerstone piece that pulls your whole outfit together. You want something versatile, timeless, and that fits well over your layers without feeling too bulky. And I mean, you only really need one solid coat. I would recommend black or like a dark gray. Now again, depending on where you live, some classic options to buy include a wool coat, a parka, a trench coat. It all just depends if you live in a place where it tends to rain more. Just keep that in mind when purchasing. In my opinion, wool coats are perfect for a sharp, polished look, while parkas and trenches offer a bit more casual, functional style, as I just mentioned. I have a few coats that I love. I have like different textures, and I'll maybe show you guys how to style these in a video to come because you can do so much with coats. If I lived somewhere where I can wear these all the time, I would probably have an entire collection because there's just something about coats. It just feels elevated. You can add personality and they're easy to style. They just are kind of like chef's kiss when it comes to layering, in my opinion. You can even style it with lighter wash jeans as well. Like that looks pretty sick. You'll hear me say this every time probably, but you want to stick to neutrals when going out and purchasing something like this. This is all depending on what you like to wear, what you feel looks best on you. Personally, I am looking for a dark green coat. I think that color is just like chef's kiss on coats. Remember, a coat isn't just about warmth. It is a statement piece that can add, add an extra layer of refinement to your look. All right, moving on. Statement pieces. Adding statement pieces is your chance to bring some personality into your minimalist wardrobe, but it's important to keep these limited and versatile so they don't overwhelm your wardrobe. Think of statement pieces like a knit sweater or a sweater with texture, or perhaps an overshirt with a unique pattern, or a leather jacket with a distinct cut, or a utility jacket with a unique pattern like corduroy, for example. Again, these pieces should feel like you, something you'll wear often, not just on special occasions. The goal here is to have 1 or 2 pieces that can completely change the mood of your outfit without overcomplicating it. For example, swap a basic bomber jacket for a leather jacket, and suddenly your outfit looks a bit more refined. You can even throw on a hoodie underneath a leather jacket that looks elevated and intentional without trying too hard. All right, footwear variety. In part 1, we covered the essentials: clean white sneakers and classic dress shoes like boots or loafers that go with everything. But elevating your capsule wardrobe also means adding some shoes that bring a bit more personality to your outfit, something a bit more casual. Think Converse, those are a classic. You cannot go wrong with those. They don't ever go out of style. These are just iconic and classic for all different styles, all different outfits. Or think retro trainers. Again, this is where you add more of your style to this, like something that you'll wear often. These shoes are perfect for days when you want to keep things laid back but still stylish, to add a bit of edge, if you will, and variety without complicating your capsule wardrobe. And slip-ons or like minimal sneakers can be great for travel or weekends when comfort matters, but you still want to look put together, you know? Adding 1 or 2 casual pairs like these gives your wardrobe more range for relaxed days. You know, you're not going to wear boots at home every single day unless that's your thing. I'm not judging. And of course, keep looking after your shoes to keep them looking fresh, keep them looking somewhat new. But yeah, you want to have 1 or 2 casual shoes for your rotation. Accessories and details. Finally, accessories are the subtle game changers that complete your look. Minimalism does not mean no accessories. It means choosing the right ones that add purpose and polish to your outfits. For example, a clean leather belt. I mentioned that in the last video, as well as a classic watch, a silver or gold cuff. Those are classic. Now with accessories, take your time. I mean, quality over quantity. If you're into jewelry, keep it minimal, keep it good quality. I'm not saying break the bank with a cuff that is like a couple $100s. Like, you can find good quality jewelry at an affordable price. Another accessory that I recommend for sunglasses, for example, I do want to make a video all about sunglasses because I do love me some shades. A simple black Wayfarer style suits just about everybody and anybody. That is something I recommend for a capsule wardrobe. If you're into wearing sunglasses, if you live somewhere where it tends to be sunny, for example, California, they just complete an outfit and doesn't clash with everything else. And yeah, that is it. That is how you take your capsule wardrobe, taking it from the basics to a bit more elevated, a bit more versatile by upgrading fabrics, adding layers, rotating seasonally, introducing statement pieces, and paying attention to footwear and accessories. You create a wardrobe that is pretty much ready for anything. Now, I do have a part 3. If you're enjoying this series, let me know. I would love to know because I am ready to do a 3rd part to this little mini series here on how to build a capsule wardrobe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's chat down below in the comments. I'm gonna log off here. I will see you in the next video. Also, I have another question. Let me know in the comments any other video ideas that you might have. Do you want to just keep this fashion based? I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Genuinely asking, what videos do you like? Thank you guys again for the support. I appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.